We've been learning about the Bible this year. We always learn about the Bible, but the kids have done one special project to show us that the Bible's not just a collection of stories or a collection of books. The Bible is one big story from beginning to end. This is a project that the kids have been working on for several months, on and off, so I hope you enjoy it. The Bible, God's plan.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He filled the earth with wonderful things, and God saw that it was good.
God created people in His image to love Him. Their job was to enjoy and take care of His creation. They lived in the beautiful Garden of Eden.
God wanted Adam and Eve to trust Him because wisdom and life come from God. God told Adam and Eve not to eat the fruit from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Adam and Eve were tempted. They decided to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil rather than listening to God.
They turned away from God. It was a bad decision and a bad day.
All creation felt the hurt. Adam and Eve hid from God. They each pointed at someone else to blame for their decision. God made them leave the garden. Life in God's creation would be hard now. God did not give up on His creation. He had a plan.
God spoke to a man named Abraham. God made a promise with Abraham, his family, and his descendants. He gave them a special land to live in and take care of. He showed them how to live as God's special people.
By choosing a special people to be the light of the world, God planned to show the whole world the way back to Him.
But Israel, Abram's family, didn't listen to God. They didn't obey Him. Instead, they listened to other gods and looked to other nations for help. They were not a light for other nations.
God made His people leave the special land.
Still, God did not give up on His creation. God still had a plan.
One day, Jesus was born. He was God's son. Jesus was the true light for the whole world. He showed people the way back to God. Jesus loved and obeyed God.
And then Jesus died. He didn't deserve it, but He died the death for all of God's people.
But that wasn't the end of the story. Death couldn't hold Jesus down. Jesus rose from the dead in power. Jesus is Lord over life and death.
Jesus sent His Spirit to show all God's people how to live as His people.
God wants us to live with Him and for Him forever. With the power of Jesus' Spirit, we are a light to the nations. God lives among us, His people. God is working through us.
One day, Jesus will come again to claim the world and heal all the hurt. All creation is waiting for that day.
And that's the end. But it isn't really the end, is it?